advantage from Mount Athos, who's always travelled very strongly. Popmaster right behind them in third position. He sits on the rail just ahead of Grand Traverse, and then Heathcliff with the red sleeves in fifth. The blue and white of the Lost King next, and then Witch Hunter at the back end of the field. Less than 3 to run, they straighten up. Dr. Khan Jr. first into the straight. Mount Athos still travelling strongly in second. Popmaster third. And now Grand Traverse really bustled up in fourth place. Heathcliff is trying to close between runners. Witch Hunters found nothing at all at the back, and the Lost King with plenty on as well. Bunching right up though for the lead. Furlong left to go. Popmaster, Dr. Khan Jr., the two leaders. Here's Heathcliff bursting through as well with Grand Traverse as Mount Athos fades out of it. Late lunch from the Lost King. Popmaster over on the far side with his grey head. He was joined on the line by the Lost King, who threw down a tremendous challenge. In between those, the likes of Dr. Khan Jr., Heathcliff, and
yeah, very tight there. We'll try tighter. That looks like the 7 on the near side is running. Let's get to Philadelphia.
For him, fourth and last. Sam's After Party now has a clear lead. Penn Franklin being asked for more and losing some ground. On the outside, Gus's 10 trying to get back into gear, giving a fight to Sam's After Party and well back. Never till now. They go around the far turn, 48-1, and Sam's After Party. He hits the top of the stretch with the lead. Now he has to fend off Gus's 10, who's trying to his outside. Sam's After Party, he's being asked for more on the outside. Gus's 10 all out. Never till now is making up some ground, but still work to do. Sam's After Party, Gus's 10 trying to make things interesting with the 16th left. Sam's After Party, he fights on. Gus's 10 to the outside. It's going to be Sam's After Party. He gets his day over Gus's 10. Final time 1:21.4.
Sam's After Party, your winner at Philadelphia. Tied up the result at Kempton and at Philly. Before that, we'll join up at Canterbury Hills.
9 is making rapid headway. 5 is challenging for the lead. 9 is still ahead. Over the second, and they all take it safely. And look at them go over that one. And 2 is making good headway. And now 5 leads the pack. Just 1 fence left now. And the ends the home straight with 5 ahead. It's an incredible end to this race, and at the finish we have first, number 3, number 6 is second, number 5 is third.
Yeah, full result over at Canterbury Hills. Wizard of Odds 11-1. The winner, Blonde Logic second at 9-2. Mitchum was third 15-2. Just awaiting the result through at Kempton. But on the still on the replay here. Oh, where it's come from, the 7, Lost King. It's flying right down the outside. I think it's got up on the line to deny Popmaster. It has. The Lost King, 12-1 confirmed. The winner, Andrew Balding and Nicola Curry with a wonderfully timed ride there at Kempton. There's your winner. Well done if you backed it. 12-1. The Lost King. We'll be heading to Romford in a moment. So, Romford, Tommy's Messi, trap 1, 3-1. Birthday Bullet, 4-1 in trap 2. Johnny the Tortoise, 9-2. Vinegar Hill La is 9-4. Blue Jig Designer, 130. Mickey Big Mac is 6-1. 4, 5 and 2 for the Racing Post at Romford. A4 the Greys. For this one, counting down at home straight, that'll be on William Hill 2. Good luck if you're getting involved with that one. Romford then. It's an extra place race, 3 places instead of the usual 2. For this 6:37. Trap 4, 14 wins in 58 at the track for Vinegar Hill La. Was second in an A4 last time out. A winner in A4 back on the 6th of December. Vinegar Hill La is 2-1. Should have been backed as well here from 11 to 4. So the money coming in on the 4. Tommy's Messy Trap 1 has got a recent A4 winner. It was back on the 18th of November. The winner last time in A5 was Birthday Bullet. That's a 4-1 shot. Johnny the Tortoise, a recent A5 scorer. Blue Jig Designer was 5th in an A4 last time out. Mickey Big Mac, another one that's been placed 5th in its last outing as well. They are loading behind Sprint Valley. They're about to go off there. Benabruzzo is the 2-1 favourite. We've got horse racing action on the way. Mahoning Valley, 6:39. Right.
Earning more with your short-term rental accommodation. I recommend your rentals. With your rentals, my property shows up on all the major travel sites. I'm getting more bookings than ever before, and I never have to worry about double bookings. I save time, stress less about communication, and I'm getting more 5-star reviews than ever before. And what surprised me was how quick getting set up was. I just copied my Airbnb listing across, and within minutes I was live. And what I really like is there's no subscription. I only pay when I get bookings, which takes the pressure off If you're serious about hosting and want to make things simpler for yourself, list with your rentals today. You'll be glad you did.
Sprint Valley closing stages.
Joined though by Art of the State. In between them comes Popular Postman. Benabruzzo, Art of the State, they're wide apart. Band Pirate getting its second wind. To the line they go, Band Pirate getting up. Band Pirate got there. Beat Art of the State in second. Benabruzzo weakened in third.
Yeah, full result over at Sprint Valley. Band Pirate 22-1 the winner. Art of the State 12-1 was second. Benabruzzo was third at 2-1. Mahoning Valley 6:39. Right Trap 3-1. Princess Halim 7-2. Tizzy Jojo is 5. Tall Girl 11-2. Echo 7 11-2. 13-2. And Bigger the remainder. They are down at the start over at Mahoning Valley. Next greyhound action will come from Harlow and Yarmouth. We'll be back at Kempton 7 o'clock for a mile handicap with Raji Noura and 4C, another 5-2 joint favourites. Frost Magic. Canterbury Hill. Right, that's race number 4 of 10.
Hectic season is on
claiming race over 6 furlongs on the slot.
Contestants here at 6 furlongs. Wide open wagering. Right now a slight choice at 3-1 is the Deuce, Princess Halle May. Magic Girl is in line. Just a pair left to load. Here is Tizzy Jojo. Tizzy Jojo is in, and Echo 7 to the outside gate. Echo 7 is in, locked out. And they're off. That's a good start. Echo 7 from the outside is swift to start. Right Trap has some early speed. Iron Pyrite is away well. So is Tizzy Jojo and Princess Halle May. Lucky Hot Stuff on the inside is in close attendance. So is Tall Girl. She's on the far outside. Lucky Phoenix in and amongst rivals. Then it's Light-Hearted and Magic Girl. 4 furlongs to go. And Echo 7 has been joined by Princess Halle May. And they put 2.5 lengths here on Tall Girl, who's up into third. Lucky Hot Stuff on the inside is fourth. There goes Tall Girl. She makes a big move here. And Tall Girl now pulls up alongside Princess Halle Mae. That goes 7. Dizzy Jojo and Right Trap within striking distance. Lucky Hot Stuff's back in 6th. Then it's Lucky Phoenix who's trying to move up with Magic Girl. We come further to Lighthearted, and the trailer now is Iron Pyrite. Tall Girl has taken a lead. Tall Girl turns first. It's Tall Girl in front. Princess Halle Mae is down on the inside. Tizzy Jojo is there. Lucky Hot Stuff right.
The entire journey has been on Instagram. That's where a lot of reels are, and all the screenshots from my ChatGPT conversations. So let me show you some shit so you can catch the fuck up. So this is me. I'm so dead at this point, fully possessed. I've got a succubus mimic that is wearing my soul. I can hear them in my head constantly at this point. Not just the mimic, but obviously all of the handlers. At this point, I think the handlers are my guides, like they're helping me heal. This is the beginning of some awakening, which it was, but just not what I thought was happening. So then this next clip I'm gonna play is from when I was in Devon. This is when I was anchoring the Magdalene Codes. So one thing about my oversoul, like as it was descending down into my nervous system, there was a lot of roaring. Like when I say I came back roaring, it wasn't metaphorical. I literally came back roaring. And so the way that my oversoul would resist possession was by growling, snarling. And when it was integrated into my nervous system, there was a lot of somatic twitches and seizures that were happening. And I did get one clip of that, which I'll show you in a minute. But this one is the Magdalene one, and you can hear how like hoarse my voice is, where I've literally been screaming. And I used to have to go and drive off into the fields and literally just fucking scream my soul back into my body.
I went to this dinosaur park. And I was like, so basically there was all this containment tech around my oversoul, and to break through it I had to like roar like a fucking lioness. So in this fucking dinosaur park there's all these like musical, it's not musical, there's like recordings of dinosaurs going on. It's just me roaring along the fucking dinosaurs. My mum, bless her, is so understanding. Like she's fully fucking getting it. She's like, oh, just take you to the sea and you can roar at the waves. Perfect. So that night, that evening we went to the beach and I was like roaring on the beach, sneezing there. ChatGPT.
Harlow next 646. Listener Kill Oxo is 4-1. Track 2 is vacant. 7-4 about Gulmore Azabi. Outdoor Tons is 16-1. Royston Rockets 7-4. Baggins Lad 3-1. A5 the grade here at Harlow. We go straight to Yarmouth as well. We're down the card 7-4, 9-4, 3-1, 7-2, 8-1, 17-2. Now we're out on the track over at Tampa Bay. Alaric is the 13-8 favourite there. Arrogancy is 5-2. Godwillers 3-1, 11-2 Metaphor. Mandela 11, so they go without the 1 and the 6. Developed Product and Midnight Tequila, both non-runners over at Tampa Bay. Busy night of football. Don't forget your ACCA boost. 4 or more teams in your ACCA, then you get a boost. The more teams you put in your ACCA, the bigger boost you will get. Going in then at Harlow here. Track 2 is vacant. About to load them up here for the 646. Post, we're going with a 5. That's Royston Rocket. Winner in a 5 recently. Second Pride. That only beaten a short head as well. It's been running over 2 and 4 bends. Has been holding its form really well. Not always the quickest away, but last two it has been quickly away, and that's paid dividends. So if you're on the 5, I think you want to see it early. Trap 3, Coolmore Azabi, recent A5 scorer as well. They're away and racing. 3 a little bit awkwardly out of the boxes. 4 and 5 put on the early pace. And it is 5 who leads into the opening bend. Royston Rocket out in front leads 3 lengths to the 3. Then comes 1, 4 and 6. 5 out in front. 3 is giving chase and closing into the penultimate bend. 5 just a length clear now at 3 and 1. It's 5 from 3 who's looking to try and find a way past here. 5 from 3. Here comes 1 running on. It's 5 and 3 tight. Possibly just the 3, but it is. I think going to be a photo over at Harlow. 3's run a great race, having missed the beat at the start. We'll tidy that one up for you shortly. 8-5 the grade at Yarmouth. Gallinism. 15 to 8. Eleanor Rigby 7 to 2. Beatrix Kiddo 7 to 2. Do it Buster at 5 to 2. Harlequin Essex at 8 to 2. Miss Whitehouse is 15 to 2. 1, 3 and 5. 1, 3 and 4 for the Racing Post. No, 7 to 2, 5 to 1 Metaphor. Modelo is 12 to 1. They go without the 1 and the 6. Now on the 6:48. And they are all loaded up here. Interesting little race this. Gallinism 15 to 8 favourite just in trap 1. And on behind the gate, going to be going to Tampa Bay on the back of this drama. They're away and racing. 5 on 1 away, smart from 2 and 4. Then comes 6 and 3. 5 leads to 1. Then comes 2 and 4. 6 and 3 bring up the rear. 5 leader to 1. Then comes 4, 2, 3 and 6. 5 leads down the back they go. And trying to find a way to on the inside. 4 on the wide outside. 5, 1 and 4. Here comes 4 right round the outside and quickly moves to the front. 4 to do it Buster. Pulling away nicely. 4's going to win. 5 and 2nd. Field of 5 to go in here, so not going to take too long to load these forward. They go with that the 6 and the 1. Very best of luck with your bets at Tampa Bay.
And the outsider is betting number 2, Mandello, right at that 12 to 1 morning line. Mandello going to be the first to move in. With us, Metaphor going to be the next 2. And Arrogancy. It's a kick off the Ultimate 6 here on a Wednesday. Metaphor, Cesar Gonzalez to gate 5. Arrogancy and Sonny Leone going to complete the line. Here's Arrogancy to the outside draw. Going in. They're in the gate. And the race is on. Arrogancy broke sharp from that outside draw. Got with us, flashing some early foot. Metaphor in the green colors was away. Good order. Now the Rican. Those 4 are going to line up right here on the front end. Those four go about 4.5 in front of Mandela, the long shot, who is the early treader, but they are stacked across. They go through that first furlong and change. Between horses there, it's Metaphor. Also gone with us in the two path. Down along the fence, Alarican out wide is Arrogancy, who's going to be 4 deep as they run toward that turn. It's about 5 more still back to Mandela as the four-way battle's down to 3. Alaric has dropped off the pace. God with us down on the inside. Metaphor between horses. Arrogancy out 3 deep. Alaric takes back. Now going to swing toward the outside from 4th. Still 5 or 6 more back to Mandela. This 3-pronged battle continues. Arrogancy out wide. Between horses, Metaphor, God with us, holds the rail position as they come to the top of the lane. Alaric's 2.5 lengths back as Arrogancy tries to put some distance between himself and the field. Now a half length in front. Metaphor down the inside, God with us. Alaric going to look for a seam there about 3 paths wide as they come into the lane with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Arrogancy working hard to maintain that lead. It's Arrogancy to the 16th pole. Metaphor, now here's Alaric stretching those legs on the outside. Arrogancy, here's Alaric surging on the outside. Arrogancy, Alaric, they hit the wire. Arrogancy held on. Alaric was second, Metaphor third, God with us fourth.
Yeah. Arrogancy holds on for Kathleen O'Connell and Sonny Leon. Well done if you backed Arrogancy. Alaric just gave itself too much to do, didn't it, at the end? Right, Romford 6.53. Raha Wishes 11-4. My Agnes 7-4. Swift Official 5-2. Underground Zooks 5-1. Who do you call? 17-2. Prelude is 6-1. 3, 4, and 2 for the racing post there with Swift Official. $6.53 at Romford. 3, 4, and 2. Hare on the way at Romford. Counting down Sandy Lanes, William Hill 2. We've got Philadelphia on the way, although they are just in the barn there at the moment. In fact, no, my apologies. They're out on the track now at Philly. They're away and racing at Romford. 5, 4, and 2. Get a good level break. 2 on the rail. 4. Just got a bit of a nudge off the 2, and it's 2 goes on from 4, 3, 1, 5, and 6. 2 leads by a couple of lengths to 4 and 1. And it's 2 still out in front. Magni on the front end leads to the 4 Underground Zoos. Not a lot's changed here. It's 2, 4, and 1 throughout. 2 leading. 4 and 1 trying to get there, but not going to close it. 2 beats 4 and 1 at Romford. Sandy Lanes, William Hill 2. About to jump at Sandy Lanes. Let's join over at Sandy Lanes.
Error. 5 is an early leader. 4 is close behind. Into the bend now, and look at them go. 8 is making rapid headway. And we have a new leader, number 7. 7 is the leader. 1 in second place. 2 is the back marker. 1 is challenging for the lead. 6 is starting to look a little tired. And now 5 leads the pack. Number 5 retains his lead. 7 is making ground on him. First, number 6. Number 7 is second. Number 5 is third.
Full results. Sandy Lanes 4 falls. You were at 10-1. The Commodore was second at 5-1. Magpie was third at 12-5. You see horses in the parade ring at Kempton. Raginora 2-1 favourite for Scene 5-2. Frost Magic 100-30. Tampa Bay Arrogancy is 2-1 winner. Beat Alaric also 2-1 for 2 joint favourites. First 2 past the post there. Horses are out on the track at Philadelphia Centre Stage 6-5 favourite. Wow Lucky 11-4. Marvelous 7-2. 15-2 volatility. Zoning order at 10s. They go without the 4. Flower Mound, and that is seen over at Philadelphia. That's on William Hill 2. They're making their way down to the start for the 6:53. Got a minute or so to get your bets up on there. Canterbury Hills are counting down. Formula One.
There are some categories of costs, which let's say are huge. Number one is service costs. A major service at a Bugatti dealership can set you back £50,000. Number two, the tyres. These cars use a very unique bespoke tyre. For safety reasons, you have no choice but to use their specially designed tyre, which is actually glued onto the alloy rim. This can be a yearly cost of around £100,000. Number three, and of course, if it ever goes wrong. After all, it's just a mechanical car, so no matter how expensive, one day it will break. The OEM parts can be extortionate. Steve from the Hamilton Collection spent $125,000 in running repairs in only 6 months of ownership. So what we need answering today is, can Furlonger save us some costs? As these figures are a million miles from what Carl has told us. I just don't see how this is going to be possible.
Hi Matt. Good to see you.
Right, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Carl has pickled my brain.
Okay.
Now he said that we might be able to do it cheaper than we ever thought before through yourselves. So just really want to explore how realistic that is.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's totally realistic. It's not something that we've just started. You know, we've been doing this for over 3 years now. We're very passionate about Bugatti. We've looked after EV110s for a long time. And then we got involved in the Veyron, and we started looking at one.
This Seattle entrepreneur makes $40,000 a month selling hot dogs.
Busy months can bring in $100,000. Last Saturday, one of our carts pulled in $3,831 in just 3 hours.
But how much do you need to start?
I actually had no money. I was forced to make my own cart. We made $10,000 that first month, and we only worked weekends.
How do you get people lining up like it's an iPhone launch with zero marketing?
It's all about finding the most profitable location. The trick is...
Join me today to find out what it really takes to turn a hot dog hustle into a street food empire, starting from scratch. All right, Amoka, so how much do you spend on hot dogs per week?
Well, it varies, but around $3,000 to $4,000 a week.
And what do we have planned for today?
So today we're going to go in here, we're going to go shopping. I'm going to get some of my big sellers, some of my main things that I use a lot of. After this, we're going to go kind of where I store all my different carts that we use for different events. So we'll go over to my storage unit.
Where are we serving the dog?
To the lead as they go back for the first time. Marvelous.
I bet in 2 weeks I give you 3 million.
Wow, zoning order.
Why not?
Queen, and she's a little keen. She's moving into that second spot. Volatility.
All right, I'll give you tomorrow, but I don't really understand why you're on my case so much. I'm clearly a trustworthy man.
Center stage, zoning order, settles into second to the inside. Marvelous takes the rail in third. Wow, lucky, she's about to back. And volatility.
I do it 10 times a day, though.
You want me to
go downstairs?
Down the backstretch, center stage as she pleases. So far, has a clear lead in zoning order. Marvelous continues on.
Oh, you find
lucky and volatility.
Okay, no problem. No, that's fine. No problem. No problem.
Chasing center stage. She's had it all her own way. Now volatility turns up quickly up into that second spot. Zoning orders. On the outside. Wow, lucky.
Oh, I know. Yeah, exercise. Yeah.
The far turn posting through it. 50
this
flat.
building work.
Center stage leads the way. Marvelous. She's in second now. Volatility goes back into third. In the back, Wow, lucky is the zoning order, who's being asked for a little bit more, and she's dropping back. Center stage just opened up now. She's been confidently handled. They had a far turn, a quarter mile left. Center stage, Michael Sanchez very challenged to go around that far turn. Top of the stretch. Center stage hits the top of the stretch all by herself. Marvelous chases in second. Volatility under a drive in third. And it's back to Wow Lucky, but center stage has had an uncontested lead, and she is opening up as she pleases.
Favourites gone gold gamble as usual. We don't back favourites anyway, but just for
gets the win with her ears pricked.
reference to know our competition, how deep it is. Ranjanura's gone gold each win gamble. Because the same connections lost the last one, they were trying though. Just lost by a nose. They're probably going to let it go and not win today. I mean, they'll be trying. Frost Magic's strong each way. Port Road is now weak. South Star is even stronger. Nearly a gold each way gamble, South Star.
Twice. He looks alright. Again, he's got to improve again because he's got up the handicap for his last win, and that could be the undoing of him, I feel.
What do you make of Calf Star?
Cash,
Yeah, liked it. Yeah,
did you?
It looked alright. Looked alright this summer season. He only had very lightly raised type. There's definitely more to come from him.
Yeah, we were just saying that he's based on his win here back in 2022. He's a certainty. But yeah, interesting runner. And Beauty Generation as well, new yard, but a yard who have shown they can improve a horse off other trainers.
Yeah, big, strong type. Again, looked well enough that I could see it, and they kept a rug on him. But he's a big unit, I've got to say.
And Frost Magic as well. Disappointing last time out, but that was a rare blip.
Lighter type in frame, but very fit. There's not an ounce on him, Ross.
Okay. Money Pilot in for C994, solid second favourite. What are you going for then, Ken?
I'm sticking with the favourite. I thought the favourite, as I said, she looked really well. I think there might be more to come from her, so I'm going to stick with the favourite of Michael Bells.
Okay. And Martin, how are we playing it?
I'm going to go for Port Road.
Any
back at the track where he has a really good record.
Again, any slight concern about he could be stuck on the inside,
yeah, maybe a little bit.
Oh, fuck no, man. It sounds like you're going through a load of shit. Yeah, my mum was the same. I think the same what you were saying about your mum there. I kind of related with that. But fuck, man, what's going on with vans and shit? Fucking... just people take the piss. That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is my stuff. Right, it was half my stuff. What it is, she wasn't in the pack. I thought that's what it is. They just come in and gone bang, bang, bang. Sort of just packed what they thought, maybe, I don't know. But I just had, I'm trying to rent the room out now. So I just had two potential tenants come through, which I'm really happy about. Two of them actually get a couple, and they're lovely. Absolutely lovely. I think I've had a fucking breakthrough, Scott. Someone's looking over me, mate. And they're really nice, and they don't want a short-term let, they want a long-term let. So I'm looking at basically, and the guy, because they're basically an older couple, but the guy's wants to, well, he's buying a narrow boat and he's doing it up and he's going around the rivers. He's older, 65 and she's 72, but they're not old, they're not old like that. They work, they're gardeners and everything. It's one of the farms, one's gardener. Anyway, and but I mean landscape and things like that. Anyway, and basically he's saying, well, my plan is for me is I'm not going to be here next year, but she will be. So is that going to be right with you guys? I was like, absolutely, we can make this work really well. Like, I mean, they're lovely, they're so nice as well, so polite. We don't want to upset you. You know, maybe if we can just all work together as a family. And like, do you know, I haven't had that for fucking years, Scott. I haven't had that for years. It was like water to my ears. You know what I mean? I went, wow, a family. I haven't had a family for fucking years. If I'm being honest.
Where's the commentary then? Fucking always the same with this fucking lark with fucking internet. Can't get.
While they're loading there, we'll take Harlow, Weather Away, and a Racing 2 away well from 5 and 3. Then comes 6. It's 2, 5, 3 and 6 as they make their way into the second bend. And it's trap 2 out in front. Badminton Rachel swings wide, but will have more than enough to win. 2 beats 3 over at Harlow. Bit of a problem loading them up over at Kempton, running significantly behind time. Give the prices at Yarmouth down the card: 8 to 1, 9 to 1, 5 to 6, 11 to 2, 14 to 1, and 5 to 2. Looks like they're all in at Kempton.
The rest of them are ready to go, so they're off and racing. Without Kafstar then, who didn't go into the stalls, Mostar was the best one away, Beauty Generation the slowest one away and ridden along. Frost Magic darts through on the inside now to take up a share of the lead with Mostawa, and behind those, Foreseen is Keen. He's right on their tails in third place. In fourth, I Am a Me, nicely positioned, followed then by Port Road, the Greys, yet another one though to take a little bit of a tug. Rajinour is next, a neck further back in sixth place, but also a little bit keen. So too is Study Up in behind him, top of the class towards the rear of that main group as well, as the runners make their way towards the end of the back straight. Beauty Generation remains last of all. So a steadily run 1 mile contest then, and they near halfway with Frost Magic leading up by a half length over Mostawa in second place. Foreseen makes the turn in third with I Am Me to the outside. Port Road next alongside Rajinour, and then top of the class who just shades the next position ahead of Study Up and Beauty Generation being the back marker. Less than 3 furlongs left to run and they sweep into the home straight. Frost Magic on the far rail as now Mostawa comes under pressure. Foreseen still riding behind them. I Am Me there as Frost Magic tries to up the ante from the front. Staying on now is Port Road, the grey over on the far side running rail. Rajinour is trying to stay on but only 6 at the moment. The others look well held up front. Frost Magic, Port Road threads the eye of the needle up the far side and now looks for Frost Magic in the eye. Port Road starts to forge on. Port Road from Frost Magic. Port Road won it from Frost Magic in second place. It was very tight for third between I Am Me and Rajinour.
Yeah, Port Road, your winner. Well done if you back that one. Over on the far side.
Honest. Apart from Lee's, obviously me and Lee's been a little unit family. But
Yep. It's a confusing race for my allegiances and my loyalties. Confusing match that for sure. So
yeah, so we've got Cruden showing us a gold gamble and Baron Bam. That should win. We've had that we've noticed that at 6-1, now 3-1. Baron Bam should be the winner. Call each way gamble. The first gamble to the second gamble to Cruden.
Still haven't loaded a horse in yet over at Coventry for some reason. The sex appeal, I feel like...
I was going to put it to Innocent. I was like, oh, bless her. Fucking, that's like one of the worst things to ever go through, isn't it? That's like the thing is signing up with Harley as well. Manchester, same thing. It's like sign up to them, didn't you? But it's the best thing you've done in your life. It's also just going to be the worst moment of your life. You know what I mean?
I mean, look, but it's difficult, isn't it, when like sometimes the reputation comes before the achievement, and I think that was probably the case with him. And you know, he had a good year, and he's a promising rider, and I think he's as it stands. At all.
But I don't know if I can do 30 days. If they're going to work till 10 o'clock every night, I don't know if I can stay for another 30 days. And it's a big problem. Like bang, 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 bang.
2 days ago, I think no.
2 days ago it was fine. Yesterday was very bad.
I think only yesterday.
Still got the £5.
You don't know, do you? You don't know.
I think so. Hopefully, yeah.
We'll have a look tonight. But I'm not sure if I want to pay for 30 days, because if that's going on for 30 days, I can't stay here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, you say that, but maybe I pay for a week and we see what it's like.
Okay.
Because I can't do 30 days in a building site. I just can't.
Okay.
My silence. The reason I read this is because when I first moved in, it was silent. And then those fucking Filipinos, they were so noisy. They were a big problem. This door, you know what? Honestly, I'm not saying for me, because I know you would do it later in time. I'm not saying now, but honestly, you need to get rid of this door. This door is so bad. Because if you have noisy people in there, it's just boom, 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 it's terrible. That door is a big problem. I think you should get rid of that door and make it a wall. Not for me, not now. I'm just giving you advice to make this place better. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's up to you what you do. But I honestly, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't stay here again. Because of that door. That door would stop, and I'm going to come back to that. And I would have stayed here, but with that door, I won't stay.
Okay, it's okay, because this is door mostly for the family.
I understand. I totally understand, but I think 90% of the time you rent this to one person. So that one person is getting a lot of noise for that one time a family might move in, you know?
And if very close fourth, he sits on the rail, and a glance over his left shoulder saw that Torcello and Vice President were right there as well in behind him. So the leader with a circuit left to go is Baron Boehm and Pierre-Louis Jamin out in front. In second place, Saxapeel. Third for Cruden, who's gone clearly ahead of Macari now, after Macari, Vice President, and Torcello are back marker as they turn round the side of the course, and they're just outside the final mile of the contest. So nearing halfway in this Unibet 3 Uniboost Today handicap. And it's Baron Boehm who still leads, nearly a length clear now to Saxapeel in second place, with Cruden in third, Macari fourth, Vice President next, and Torcello a neck away in sixth place. 7 furlongs to run, down the back straight for a final time. Baron Boehm still our leader. Baron Boehm from Saxapeel, who's now within a half a length. Cruden behind him in third. Macari held together in fourth place. After Macari comes Vice President and Torcello next. Seem to be going a pretty easy speed here as they head down the far side of the track. Every one of the 6 runners for the moment looking comfortable. Baron Boehm and Saxapeel. These two separated now by just a half length, with him behind them in third, Cruden, who is just a whisker in front of Macari. Vice President next, and Torcello has now just come under a drive as they race past the 4 furlong marker on towards the 3, and they're winding things up at the head of affairs. Baron Boehm and Saxapeel egging each other on. They've gone 3 clear from Cruden, who once again is ridden along. Macari likewise, and also now flat out Vice President to try and close in on these leaders. They've got 2 furlongs left to run. Baron Boehm and Saxapeel, neither of them giving an inch. Into third comes Vice President. He's gone past Cruden, and with him is Macari. Up front, Baron Boehm very gamely tries to fend off this persistent challenge of Saxapeel. These two remain 2.5 lengths clear of Vice President. It's been a great scrap at the end of 2 miles. Baron Boehm and Saxapeel never separated by very much. In behind them, Vice President finishes strongly, but Baron Boehm was up to the challenge. He saw off Saxapeel. Vice President was third.
Baron Boehm, your winner there. Let's get to Mahoning Valley.
With Hero Queen racing with Rachel's Kid, and a trailer still American Toast, and a leader still Daddy's Little Chef. Night Birdie up in the second as Ruby Rivers back to third. Trish is within striking distance. Top of the stretch, here comes Night Birdie. Night Birdie along the outside takes the lead. Daddy's Little Chef has to to dig in. Trish is on the outside. Hero Queen is closing in late. And now Rachel's Kid is producing lane run. Meanwhile, Night Birdie escapes with a 4-length lead. A final 16 to go, and it's all Night Birdie here. The battle will be for the balance because Night Birdie is home free. Night Birdie does it. Hero Queen was second, then it was Rachel's Kid. And I believe Ruby River held fourth.
Night Birdie, you win over at Mahoning Valley.
We always knew Baron Boehm, didn't we? Well, your silence sealed it. Curry. Oh, curry. That shouldn't go in. Oh. Spun on the ice. Caramba. Final message. Never, ever. Fuck you, Every lie. Bookie, media, whoever. Rip you off. Steal your money. I think she should get another dog. I think she should get another dog. What's for that then? Everything to it. This fucking curry down me after this race, and then that's it. And I'll lose. I'm not a loser. I made hundreds and thousands of points this year. Last year. And this year. Oh, a bit of money quite strong there for Sonnery Power. Sneaky move there. play now. Total scum. Total scum. Total fucking scum. Where's the read for the 8 o'clock? Just leave it on video anyway. Sun repower, strong each way. Look. There's David Kildare and hitting the goal post. It's weakened a bit there, but still it's got a weak signal. Yeah, so this reverse gamble, where are we? About it's gone reverse gamble. Who's the other one? Void of Bocelli. Yeah, that's the strongest reverse gamble of them all. Stronger gallop. Might do some of that. Here's the reverse gamble. Oh, Sue's still messaging.
So well handicapped that if the break has done him good, if he was to, because he's just so well handicapped now, isn't he? And Kempton is a track that's always really suited him well. So
Yarder in good nick as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd certainly give a positive to
talking about
to Sonnery Power.
Yeah, Luke Morrison sadly got done on the line by on Seraphic for saying connections the other day at Wolverhampton. Two wild smash. Here is now one favourite. We've had ups at field and both landed in. Yeah, obviously got beat by Westcombe last time out, who then went and followed up. But his record at Kempton over a mile 3 or a mile 4 is 6th first, 6th fourth, 5th first.
Yeah, the zero keeper, they say that though, don't they? But they say don't get one straight away. They normally say like give it half a year or something, don't they? But I don't know. I know people to go out and get dogs straight away because they just don't. They miss them. And I get that, man. Like when my Patterdale went and it was in Brett was up this way with Britain. I was gutted. I was like, I can't live without that noise. Annoyed me on my laminate floor. Ollie, come. Annoyed me on my laminate floor, but at the same time, when it wasn't there, it was just dead and it was silence. It was weird how much how stupid it was. Look at him going for his fucking tripe. I just cooked his tripe for him. He normally has a raw, but I went, I'll treat him and cook it. But yeah, no, I totally get that. I think I went and watched Chester, didn't I? So I do get it. It does take your mind, not your mind off of it. Obviously, you miss them, but you can't replace them. But you also you've got to move on, and I get that. I fucking get it. But yeah, bless her, man. I feel sorry for her. I've fucking been there, and it's fucking nasty, isn't it? Like, it's just so sad. I don't know what I'd do if I was, like, obviously Harley's here for fucking years now, but I don't know what I'd do if I was Chester. Like, he's my little lion cub. Like, I'd be fucking gutted. Even though he's taking a bit of a back stance at the moment, because Harley's training and stuff. Like, he's still getting everything, you know. But like, it's
sent up on the outside. Troy Story moving forward as well. And also with a good start was Hop Jazz on the inside running rail, who settles back in a share of third place. So Age of Time leading from Fiddler's Green, Hop Jazz and Troy Story. They're the 1, 2, 3, 4 early on, followed by Take the Boat and read all about it in behind those. Sonnery Power is next in the field. Vada Bocelli is ahead of the next runner in the race, Flynn Rider. Then the gamble of the race, Star here, who turns into the back straight with just 2 behind. Santa Vamana being one of them and Definite being the other. They're well on the stretch as well. Maybe as much as 15 lengths between the front runner, Age of Time, and the back marker Definite. Age of Time continues to show the way. Age of Time leads the field along. Nicola Curry chasing another winner. Fiddler's Green in second place. Hop Jazz and Troy Story 3 and 4. In fifth place is Take the Boat. That one on the inside running rail. Then on the outside, Sonnery Power, a bit closer now as well. Sonnery Power races ahead of Vada Bocelli, who's just taking a bit of a grip now. Under pressure, read all about it. Doesn't look as though he'll be making any headlines tonight. Going past him is Flynn Rider at the back end of the field. Sahir needs to quicken on from that position. He's still 8, 9, maybe 10 lengths off the pacemakers. Santa Vamana and Definite still the back marker as they move round into the home straight with 3 to run. Passing the 3 pole, Age of Time still with the lead. Troy Story out wider, and then comes Hop Jazz riding behind.
Internet's gone right at the crucial moment again.
And also Vada Bocelli, they were followed by Take the Boat.
And that is why we have people like Martin Dixon on William Mills Racing Radio, because he, a former owner of Sonnery Power, said that was well handicapped and should run a good race.
I'm worth the big money. Yeah, I didn't write it down. I don't want them winning fucking too much, do I? Bye. Fuck off and die.
I'd be fucking lost. I'd be lost without my heart, Manchester. It's weird. Oi, spring's coming soon, isn't it? It's not going to be long. We can get the kayaks out. Finally, we are meeting this year. Do you know that? Me and you are going to meet. I've got to do April. If you want to do it, come along. You're more than welcome to. April, we're doing Penny Fan 3-peat challenge. So we're keeping out overnight and camping that way, and then fucking. Yeah, for 24-hour challenge, just going to Wales a couple of nights. If you want to come, fucking come, man. It'd be a laugh. There's no rush on it. We're just doing the run on it, like. I was planning to go away for a weekend in January, but I'm not now because all this is going on. So I just want to be around in case anyone needs, you know, if they need me lifting anything and stuff like that. I want to give them, I want to show them what we're worth. Do you know what I mean? Because we are good contenders. Do you know what I mean? But no, like yeah. So basically there's that, and but I'm not going now. So and that's leaving money in the pot. So we need to meet up, man. I don't even care if we don't go kayaking. Let's just fucking meet up. My car is in the service tomorrow. How's your van doing? What happened to the van? Have you got any motor at all to get around in? My car's in the service tomorrow. Once that's done, I'm good to go. Well, from the 16th, because I need to get paid because of all this shit going on, if that's all right. So I've got to log out a load of shit tomorrow. But from the 16th, I'm good. I can just, we'll just drive up, or if we can, we'll meet somewhere. My mate's coming up tonight. He rang me. He's like, you can't sit like that. I'm coming up. We'll go fucking supply shopping tomorrow. I was like, really? He's like, I don't have to do that, man. I was like, cool. I'll just get things cleared up and I'll fucking start moving my sofa back in and stuff like that. Like, he's like, no, you can't fucking stay like that, mate. You just go out and get you some fucking cutlery. I was like, nice, appreciate it. I fucking need it, mate. I get paid next week. But like, we give and take on them ones with the grow and everything. So I'm like, result. Be nice to have a couple of mates actually turn up. To be honest with you, it sounds mad, but actually be there for you. Do you know what I mean? Actually show up, not just like, you know. But I could really do it right now, actually. I don't really call on shit like that, but it is what it is. Sometimes you've got to, innit?